so we are doing another house tour at Troy's house here in Westlands. He has the best place that I've been to in Nairobi so far.
Well, thank you, my brother.
And this guy has been here for a while. And I'm going to tell you, the restaurants that are downstairs, the grocery stores,
the coffee shop,
the view. We're going to get to the view in a second. But most importantly, I believe you were in the newspaper or something like that here, right? Because of how well furnished your place was.
Yeah, it was one of the national newspapers here like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they covered me, my designer, interior designer, Georgina, shout out to you, who helped me visualize all the things that I've done to this apartment since the last time. Because when you first came, I just moved in. I think I've been in here for like a couple months. Mm-hmm. And I had not done anything. So it was literally more like an Airbnb that was furnished. And then I took out a lot of shit. Once I realized that I wanted to stay here for at least a year or longer in this apartment, not in Kenya, but I'm here in Kenya for a while. But in this apartment building, I was like, I want to make the place mine. I'm a very warm, earthy, hippie type of cat, so I wanted my place to feel like me. I think your abode should be you. When a motherfucker walks in, they should be like, this is your place.
Yep.
You know, and to those young cats out there that is, you know, you just got your new apartment, make your apartment yours. Like, just don't settle for everything that's in the apartment and just be like, okay, this is what's in the apartment, so I don't need to make any changes. No, make that shit yours. You know, your apartment should reflect your energy, and your spirit and just how you vibe, so that people really feel you. Because my apartment is also my office, so it helps me close deals. So I wanted to suit me. So I've done a lot of changes since you were here.
Well, let's go ahead and look at those changes.
Let's check them out. So this table is original. I want to get rid of this. I have a dude making me a really dope wooden table. And these chairs aren't mine, so I'm going to get rid of those joints. But the mats, you know, the flowers, the fragrances, candles, all that kind of stuff is mine. I love like animal skins. I'm big into, so you'll see fur and animal skins all around my place. Like, they're everywhere because it's just something I love. So like this rug underneath the dining room table is a cow skin. So that wasn't here the last time you were here. This bar wasn't here. I was real hood the last time, and I had my liquor on top of the refrigerator. But now I've set up an official bar, you know, my glasses, wine glasses, and whiskey glasses, and my man Jimi Hendrix, my favorite rock artist.
The women will be calling once they see that bar. They love the bar.
They like to top it up.
They do.
You know,
one thing you will do is drink out here.
Added these mats. I haven't done anything else in this kitchen other than add the mats. A painting that my mom did like 50 years ago. I got that framed, put that up there. I'm a blessed cat, so put that up there. Added those glasses up there along with the Prada, Vogue, and Chanel books. I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan, so I took my son to the Super Bowl 3 Super Bowls ago, where they played in these cans. Might be tacky, but I don't give a fuck. From the Super Bowl. And those are just some special, like that Hennessy Nas thing. So everything hairy, I've added. The couches are theirs. I like the couches. So the couches are cool, they're staying. But like this blanket, the pillows are mine. You know, I changed the rug that was here. This rug is mine. I had this table made for me. That tree probably maybe 200 years old. It's a tree root stump that I had made.
In Kenya?
In Kenya, here, yeah.
That's another thing Kenya is good for.
Oh my gosh, yo. They make some dope stuff, like handcrafted things. Like the TV stand is handcrafted.
Wow.
That's something that I've added also. I didn't like the TV stand that was originally here, so I had this made. I think I had the TV when you were here.
Yeah, you had
picture
that.
frame. The curtains. Georgina took me to Eastleigh. That's where you can get like carpets and I think. Did you do a video in Eastleigh? Have you done Eastleigh yet?
What does he make?
Eastleigh is an area in Nairobi where like the Somalis kind of run.
I haven't been there, but I know what you're talking about.
And you can buy like shit, like carpets and drapes and things of that nature, really at a really good price.
Wow.
So I had the curtains put up. I love plants, so on all my balconies there's plants. So,
would you guys look at that view?
Yeah, that's moving pig.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant on the top of that spins around.
This is where you guys can live in Nairobi. This is where y'all can live. You can walk all the way around to the other side. You got a hammock right here.
I've added that. My man George made me. I like to grill, so he made me my own personal grill, Troy's Groovy Barbecue, and I be groovying my barbecue. So I added all these plants. I add the lighting out here.
Yeah.
And then here's a great view of the city at night. So you got Sarah here. That's a dope roof deck, pool, bar. Let's see, Sarah Center, which is a mall, which has all kinds of really cool stuff in it.
Amazing mall.
Yeah, amazing mall. And then over there we have Westgate Mall.
Yeah.
So both of them are in walking distance. There's a dope restaurant, other than Slate, which is right in the building downstairs, which is my second favorite restaurant in all of Kenya. There's Bambino, which is at this corner right here, which the food is amazing. Great music, too. So there's a bunch of really good restaurants in walking distance. There's one of the oldest and really cool clubs in Kenya, Alchemist, which is literally right across the street.
Yep.
From here.
Right over there.
Yep. And you're just in walking distance to everything you need.
Amazing place.
Everything you need. This highway is the longest inner city highway in all of East Africa. It opened up like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, right.
So that expressway is. So you got Spring Valley is over there. That's where I used to live at, where it's really dark because it's nothing but houses and trees. So it's really dark in a forest. So that's Spring Valley. We're now in Westlands. I used to live over there in Kilimani. And then Kileleshwa is over there. And then Lavington is a little further back.
Now,
so I've stayed in all three of those neighborhoods also.
So it sounds like you are very, very well versed with living in Nairobi.
Yes.
Do you think that you could help other people that want to come to Nairobi find the perfect place to stay?
Oh, most definitely.
And get them the best deal that they can get, find them the best place? Because you're more versed than me when it comes to living in Nairobi. And less hassles.
When you come to places like this, you want less hassles. You want things to go smoothly. And that's the only way to do it, because if you come here cold, there's a lot of things you got to learn. So it's best to have people like yourself or me and others who have relationships that can help make their transition smoothly. That's what you want, a smooth transition when you go anywhere. Before I go anywhere, I try to do research and I try to call people that know people there. Hey, listen, I'm coming in this town. Can they open up doors for me here? I'm trying to do this. Can they help me with this? Da-da-da. That's the easiest way and the best way. And you got Austin and you got me. So what better way to come to Kenya?
Absolutely. If you guys want to speak with Troy, or if you want to speak with me, but when it comes to this,
His
Troy,
biceps are bigger than mine.
Troy, that's
and he's got a
that's
smaller stomach.
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. So if you guys want to speak with Troy, click that click that link in the first pinned comment and in the description. You will speak with one of our assistants. Tell the assistant that you want to speak with Troy if you want to speak with him or me, and we will get you started.
I want to show you this, which is kind of cool because I'm sure no one who's watching has ever seen one of these. Actually, I don't know if I should be showing this shit.
Is this the
I found. Let's just say I found this. I found this. This is like a hip bone to a giraffe.
Whoa.
Yeah, to a small giraffe, not a big one, like a baby giraffe. Yeah, this is a hip bone to one. And I had my guy. I'm gonna have somebody shellac it.
What is shellac?
You know, shellac it when they sand it out. And then they put that shiny shit over top.
Oh, okay.
Paint it and make it look really nice. But it's kind of wow. I was just like, wow, a hip bone to a giraffe. I was like, yeah, I want that.
Well, let me ask you this. So you have a lot of stuff. Your place is very well furnished. I'm pretty sure you would hate to move out of here just because you have so much stuff here. How important is it to get a place like this in Nairobi and furnish it this well?
It depends. Some people are basic. You know what I mean? Like, they just like basic stuff and they just want to be in a place and live there. I need a home. Like, I want a home. I mean, I've done that. I've stayed in plenty of Airbnbs where I made myself comfortable. But if I know I'm going to be in a place for a year or two or longer, I need to make it a home. So when I walk in that joint, I feel it. Like, I love coming home. Because it's my place. It's nobody else's. No one else is going to decorate their place like the way I decorated mine. Because it's my shit. I picked out everything. You know, so I made it mine. I think if you're a cat or a woman that has a place, and I said this before, you need to make it yours. It helps you deal with stress. Mm-hmm. When I come in this joint, I don't feel no stress. I could be stressful as I don't know what, but I come in here and just all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I know with the good Lord and everything, things are going to work out. Everything's going to be all right. Because I'm in my place, you know, and I've made it mine, you know. So it's very important to make your place your place, you know. So even things like this, like found this at a fair. I didn't know where the hell I was going to put it at. I thought it was going to go outside. And as soon as I came in, I was like, I'm going to hang it from the roof. From upstairs and have it dangle this dragonfly with recycled glass, you know. Would show you the guest room, but my nephew's in there. Now check this out. He's been here 4 to 5 times in the past 16 months. He works for Delta, so he gets to fly anywhere he wants. And he's also, like you, been all around South America, all throughout the Caribbean islands, vacationing. He's 31 years old. He's single. He's loving and living life.
I saw.
But Kenya is his favorite place in the world. Favorite place. He's like, this is my place. I got to figure out how I can live here. Like, this is this place. And he lives in Atlanta, you know, the home of beautiful blackness. And he prefers Nairobi, you know. So this carpet is mine. Austin got his shit on top of my chase, but it didn't leave it there. But this chase is mine. This pillow, the chair is his. The owner of the apartment. Plants, this, the mirror I had made.
You had the mirror made?
Yeah, I had the mirror made.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I had the mirror.
Yeah, you guys know I got a place to stay in Nairobi now, so I might have to step my game up, man. I'm finna pay my rent off for the rest of the year, and we gonna start investing in, like Troy said, get it like your own home.
Femur bone.
To a giraffe.
To a giraffe, yeah.
Wow. That's a weapon.
You know how people have bats next to their door? I got a giraffe femur bone.
They got a bat. They got a bat. Troy will hit your ass in the head with a bone. Troy will hit you with a bone.
I'm gonna hit you with a bone. The same cat that did my table in the mirror, did my shoe rack and my bag rack. I love handmade things.
So, joke. I know the guy. I know the guy. Yeah, I interviewed him. Amazing stuff.
Interview with
I found out about him.
Bags,
yeah,
man.
I found out about him because he at my cigar lounge I go to here. He makes the case to carry your cigars, and I met him in person. I saw his duffel bags. I saw those bags. I saw his cigar bags. I saw all that.
He makes
amazing brand.
Really dope stuff. So I told you I used to live in Harlem. So I have bits and pieces of Harlem and Philly in my apartment because I'm from Philly. So this is from Lenox Lounge, one of the most historical black clubs in the U.S. ever. And it was based in Harlem where people like Miles Davis and Billie Holiday, John Coltrane performed at back in the day. Here's my guest bathroom.
Guest bathroom.
Where I got a little statue of Biggie and
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop. Artwork from Harlem, and my girl Erin Robinson, who's a dope-ass graphic artist in the States. She actually created the first African-American, no, she did this right here, this artwork. She created the first African-American Kwanzaa stamp last year. The Kwanzaa stamp for the U.S. Postal Service. She designed that. So she's a really good friend of mine. And then my favorite word in love next to groovy is love. Like
I forgot your favorite word was groovy. I forgot.
Yeah, favorite, love and groovy. I used to work with Sade. So my boy Rich got this for me. He and I grew up together. He lives in Camden. And when I went back, he hooked this up for me. And then when I came back, I got it framed. She's my favorite female artist.
I love her. I love her music.
So these candle holders that are made out of like cow horns, I also purchased here. And I like war shit. So if you notice everywhere, I have weapons hidden. So like in that tree, I bought this sword, this knife from a Masai warrior. When I went on a safari, and I was like, he's like, oh, I can get you one. I was like, no, I want yours. Like, I want some real shit. I don't want no shit from
souvenir.
Yeah, souvenir. I want yours. So I literally bought that off. So there's a knife there. I have a shield here. And then I have a quiver. For those that don't know what a quiver is, it's a good word. It's what you put your arrows in. So it's what you put your arrows in. It's called a quiver.
That's a real arrow.
It's all handmade by Masai's. Yeah, real arrow.
Don't fuck with Troy.
Yeah, don't come up in here fucking with me.
You got an arrow.
I got an arrow for your ass.
I'd rather get shot than get hit with that shit. And this can all be bought in Kenya. It can all be bought in Kenya.
And this is my arrow. My bow, I should say.
How much would something like this cost?
Oh, dude, I may have paid $30.
30 bucks. Okay, I gotta steal your idea.
In the arrows?
Yeah.
Maybe 30, 40 bucks.
I gotta steal your idea, man. I gotta get that.
And then these are straight up Kenyan. These joints right here, you could really do some damage with this right here. Feel how heavy this is.
Yeah. Wow.
And the wood that it's made out of is just beautiful. Like this joint right here is.
Let me do this. Let's take a thumbnail photo with that stuff in your hand. I just had a good idea. Let's take a thumbnail photo right here. There we go. How I'm living in Nairobi, Kenya. There you go. Okay. Make sure I tell Adrian to screenshot that part.
Yeah.
behind the scenes, if you guys want to become a YouTuber, I just gave you some free game.
Boom, shakalaka. Let's go. Let me grab a drink. We can step on upstairs. This bench, look, so in Kenya, in a lot of African countries, and in some not European, but like Southeast Asian countries and Caribbean countries, when you come into people's houses, it's a must that you take off your shoes.
Absolutely.
So I had this bench made so people can sit there, take off their shoes, and be comfortable while they're doing it.
Oh, okay. So this is 2 floors. Not only does it have a walk-around balcony, it's also 2 floors. So we're gonna go upstairs. If you guys watched the video last year, yeah, you remember this. But we have the DJI 3 this time, so the video is better. So we gotta update it. So
this area, the only thing I've added was the old TV stand. You see how crappy that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get rid of all that. I just have like family pictures and stuff up there with me and my family, my kids, grandparents. I'm going to turn this into a lounge. So I have somebody making me this dope 3-seater that has cowhide all over it. And it's actually metal. It's made out of a cast iron tub. So it's a cast iron tub that was cut out. The whole side of it's cut out. And then he has like these dope African like pillows, and he's going to put cowhide around the side of it to match the cowhide rug. And then I'm going to put a single seat here and move all this stuff. And then I'm going to put my pictures and stuff on the wall. And this is going to become like a lounge. That's the guest room. My mama's in there, so we ain't going to disturb her. Again, I love plants. And plants help bring warmth and life to a home. And they also cleanse the air. So I have plants in every room. I think that they're necessary. And I like big plants.
Wow.
Now this place has changed a lot. Again, I told you I love cowhide and skins. So let's go out on the balcony first.
This room is definitely a panty dropper. I can tell you that. I know it. I can see it.
I do a lot of reading in my room.
There's a lot of reading body language. So we got a balcony in Troy's. You know, I forgot he had this up here.
So when you came last, there was nothing up here. Nothing.
Okay, that's probably what I remember.
So now I put a hammock. This is my Sunday chill spot. This hammock. I go get my coffee. And I lay in this joint, sometimes naked.
Damn.
Funny story. I like being naked and shit. So the restaurant up there, Moving Pig, because I used to have a private, invite only, members only club inside of there. I know all the people that work in that restaurant, and I went to go visit them. I think I was here for like 3-4 months. And I went up, and the maitre d' was like, Mr. White, I see you've moved next door. And then he started laughing. And he's like, I've seen a lot. I was like, I know, I walk around naked all the time. He's like, I know, the whole staff knows.
Damn. Wow.
So yeah, I don't care. Like I listen, as much as I love clothes, and I love clothes, when I come home, I prefer to not have clothes on.
Wow.
You know, but when I step out, clothes, of course, in the best shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm home, I want to be comfortable. You know, so again, plants everywhere. Nice little meeting, chill spot. You know, right here. And then the views, you know, again, are amazing of this beautiful city.
All right.
When I step out of bed, I want to feel this cold tile. And I don't like carpet in the bedroom. So I was like, why not get some really nice sheepskins and put them down, and your feet literally just melt.
It feels like a pillow.
Yeah, your feet just melt in it. They feel amazing to step down in. You know, this is how down I am for Howard University. Got my little Howard University bear. You know, this is my buddy right there, you know, because I just be reading in here. So I just, me and my bear, you know, just be reading and shit. Plants. Even things like, I had my I didn't want to have regular trash cans. So my guy that made my table and everything made that. In Kenya, they say bins. Trash cans.
Okay.
And then my spot where I have all my jewelry, you know, you gotta have stuff. You must have accoutrements to match your outfits and shit.
Yes.
I don't know if accoutrements is the proper word, but I'm gonna run with that. Accoutrements. And bathroom, which I've added a lot of the carpet.
Wow.
The tub.
Now this is some player shit.
Now this is some relaxing shit. You know what I mean?
I gotta move. Next spot I move to, it needs to be like
you gotta
this.
have a tub.
Yeah, I gotta add a tub.
In a deep tub, not one of them shallow joints, a deep joints. Gotta have your candles, gotta have your salts, you know, even nice little CBD, botanical infused bath salts. You know, every time I go to the coast, I always grab shells. I love shells. So I have shells in all my bathrooms. And then
A rubber
you gotta
ducky.
have a rubber ducky. Like, you gotta have a rubber ducky. Like, if you ain't, you just gotta have a rubber ducky. And I don't give a fuck what any of y'all cats say, because I know some of Austin's cats love to clown people. You can clown me all you want with my rubber ducky, alright? Clown me all you want. I don't give a fuck. Me and my rubber ducky, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, alright?
Absolutely.
And my rubber ducky got a gold chain, glasses, and a black cat on. So, if you have a tub, you have to have a rubber ducky.
Let's talk about how big this shower is, though.
Yeah, it's spacious. And again, like, I like shells, so I even have a big ass shell, you know, in there, just to kind of bring the whole shell game together.
Nice shower.
You know. And then things like this, like in Kenya, like, I had this made. This is a clothes hamper. But it's the sexiest clothes hamper I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. I used to have plants in here, but they used to die. Like, I had 3 big trees in this corner, and all 3 of them died. And it's an empty space, so I was trying to figure out what to put here. And then went to this cat who had these dope-ass, customized clothes hampers. And I was like, that will go perfect there, and I don't have to worry about it dying. You know. And then my dude made, you know, this trash can. I just love handmade stuff here in Kenya. It's really nice. And for all you cats, you gotta have fragrances. Like, your fragrance game should be, you know, should be nice. For different fragrances and for different occasions, different outfits, how you feel, different energy, who you want to see, what you're trying to do. You know, fragrances are very, very, very important.
We got a light right here, too.
Yep. And I'm gonna peep you older cats up on a low game. So, I make my own shit for lotions, for my skin, and for my hair. So, I made, this one has S for skin, this one has an H for hair. Now, in these products, now mind you, if you're young like Austin, you don't need this shit. But as you get older, you need extra shit. Your skin needs extra shit, your hair needs extra shit, if you're trying to keep it. Alright?
Yeah.
So, this is all these are different oils, from baobab oil to lavender to rosemary to fenugreek to coconut to olive oil to vitamin E to tea tree oil to fenugreek oil, just about 15 different oils that I mix together. And for my skin, I start with Shea Moisture. Shout out to my man Rich Lou, who started Shea Moisture. I start off with a Shea Moisture base, and then I add like all these different oils to it that are great for your skin. And then for hair, I do the same thing. I start off with a base, and then I add a bunch of things that are good for your hair to keep your hair nice and soft, curly, and to keep your hair in and not off. And as you get all older, it's a lot of off. You start, even I'm getting a little light in some areas, but I'm fighting it. So that's my little healthcare joint that I do personally to help keep myself, good. And then downstairs there's about 15 to 20 different vitamins and herbs that I take. For Cactus 59, I'm feeling good.
Absolutely. So this is a nice place. Very beautiful place. Better than last time. Always improving.
Got to.
Made the newspaper here in Nairobi.
Yes.
So for people that want to come to Nairobi, and we're going to tell them again, if they're looking for somebody that can help them find a spot like this, pimp out their spot like this, who do they need to call?
Oh, as in that movie, instead of saying Ghostbusters, they need to call my man Austin Hollywood.
And if you want to speak with Troy, though,
or reach out to Troy White, and we'll hook you up.
All you gotta do is click that link below.
Click that link, click that link. If you come into Kenya, click that link. You don't. Everybody I know that's had an experience through Austin, even me. Over the past 10 years, I brought in over 300, maybe 350 people from either the U.S., the Caribbean, or Europe that have come to visit Kenya just from my experiences. There's no bad, and not one has had a bad experience here. We just help you map it out. And then from there, Kenya does Kenya. Kenya does Kenya. Kenya sells itself. But we help map it out for you so that you have, and I'll use my words, so that you have a groovy, lovely time.
All right. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Yes, my man.
All right.
Yes.
I don't have my drink. I'm already lit.